Hey you guys, we're still at the Getty, see? But what I want to do is I want to preserve this paper because I don't have that much of it. And they're not having that show anymore, so I'm sure they put this back in the archives, which now, I don't even know. Alright, this is a fun sketchbook. I'm really enjoying it. What I did is I added paper to it. See? And it was really fun. So I used this stuff called Scotch tape. And I taped it, so now it's like multiplying the pages, which is good. Not that I don't have a lot of these sketchbooks, I have a ton. Okay, so there we go. So let's use this. And look at that. So it's really fun putting the gouache right on top. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and put this opposite this one. Okay, so we have this and here. I'm going to use this pen. I think this is Raphael, maybe? I'm at the Getty. Now again, we are not copying. Okay, so if you see teacher and they're going like this, you know, like here we're doing a figure drawing. So I have this and go like that. And go here. I'd be careful because again we don't need it if it's already there. So I'm going to use different parts, kind of mix it up. So I'm going to start with the scapula. I haven't used this pen in a long time. Again, it's a stylo Pentel. I haven't used it in a while. I just going through my drawers. So we have fires in this area, and we had to almost evacuate. But my wife and I were out of town, and we had my kids come over and pack up. So my wife knew exactly what to pack. And then my daughters come in here, and this is like crazy, like 46 years worth of art stuff in here. And, you know, just 2 books on the shelf are worth $5,000. So, you know, what do you want, Dad? Well, I had art supplies, you know, with me. So I just had them grab a shelf of sketchbooks of this brand, Paperblank. And it's so weird because I would have left behind mass amounts of sketchbooks that are half drawn in, 3/4, really some good stuff in there. And my daughters asked me, you know, why did you just ask for stuff you could have just bought? Well, it's a reverse in my mind. It's the art supplies that I'm always trying to get because I just love art supplies. And I love sketchbooks. But the sketchbooks are done. I got a lot more drawings in here. So I can sit and keep drawing. I can fill up sketchbooks all the time. But I need the sketchbooks to fill up, you see. So my brain was, well, what happens, you know, I'm going to lose everything. I got other stuff I got to spend money on other than art supplies. You know, and it might take a little while, so I asked for a whole shelf full of sketchbooks. Isn't that weird? Left behind really expensive other stuff. So, I don't know. Artist, you know. Here we go. So we got that. We got this leg here is coming towards, which is kind of cool. We go like that. And this is weird because it's already looking female-like. So yeah, I'm kind of Rubenesque in my, and this is, not really Rubenesque, but kind of, so I don't know, my stuff kind of looks round, so it kind of has more of a female. Not that I don't like drawing, men, but with the men I can just look in the mirror, get that perfect figure. Alright, so if it's going this way, we would bring the head this way. Kind of fun. So you can see this is kind of stiffer and this is more dancing. And if you look, you can see where it's all a series of just cross contours and rhythms. So just use it as a guide. Somewhere to start, which is what you'd have in a studio. Okay, let's do some more.